Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing the review on the Bob Long G6r. As you can see here, I have the 2011 Texas Storm Edition right here in front of me. However, this is going to pretty much cover the 2011 in general, as well as kind of go over the 2012. This is going to be pretty close to the same review if I was to have a 2012 G6r here as well. And we'll go over the differences in a little bit. But the first thing I want to go over is the packaging. Just kind of go through the different steps of what my opinion is on the marker itself, on the packaging and such, and then move on to the overview and my final thoughts. And we'll try to do this as quickly as possible because I don't want to draw this out any longer than it needs to be. Packaging for the G6r is very minimal. You get the standard box right here. This is just a standard box. Opens up, you know, it's cardboard. It's got the foam inside. This is actually made to accept both, I think, the marks or the Victories and the G6r's pretty standard foam. It comes with the barrel and I think a small parts kit, maybe a couple of Allen keys. That's about it. There's not much to Bob Long's packaging. Overall, I think it's kind of disappointing, to be honest. If I'm going to spend $1,000 on a marker, I expect it to come with a little bit of stuff. However, most G6r's don't. That box is actually encased in this cardboard sleeve here, but nothing too fancy on the packaging. Overall, I think you could do a lot better with the packaging on these markers. However, it's what it is, so can't complain too much because I don't think it's going to change. The next thing would be the actual feel of the G6r and some of the features straight out of the box. The G6r is obviously a macro line design. Almost all the higher end guns are going to that, or markers I should say. It uses a simple on-off ASA that works very easily and very nice. The one difference, and we'll be covering these in a second here, between the 2012 and the 2011 is the ASA, but we'll go into detail in a second once we go over the overview. The grips are very comfortable, and overall I've not had any problem with them wearing out too fast. Obviously, you're going to be using the marker, it's going to wear out, but so far I'm definitely impressed. They're very comfortable, very grippy as far as your hand's not going to, if you're not wearing gloves or anything like that, it's very comfortable and it's not going to be sliding around in your hand. The trigger is very nice. It's very easy to walk. It's very sturdy, I guess you say. Not very minimal side-to-side wobble, and overall feels great. V-neck is clamping V-neck. Short lever on this, which kind of keeps with the slim profile of the marker itself. However, that can be a little bit of a problem if you get your hopper stuck or anything like that, or over tighten it. You do have to adjust the V-neck through an Allen key on the side, so it's kind of set up to, once you get set up to one hopper, you won't be able to switch out hoppers very easily without adjusting that with an Allen key. The bolt is very easy to get to. Obviously, with a poppet design, you pull up the bolt pin and pull out the bolt. This is a Texas Storm Edition, so the only difference really from a standard 2011 G6r and a 2011 Texas Storm G6r is the fact that the 2011 Texas Storm comes with the pillow bolt installed. The standard just comes with the standard bolt. That's the only difference between the two markers besides the milling, so there's not much to say about that. Overall, it's very easy to get to. Maintenance on this marker is very easy. The bolt comes out the back, the rammer comes out the back. Now, if you have to go into a heavy maintenance with getting into the low pressure poppet and stuff like that, you do have to take the gun practically in half. The two screws here in the front, there's one right there and right here. You have to take those out, and the gun actually comes in half once you remove the trigger frame. And that's how you get to the low pressure poppet. I don't recommend doing that unless you're having problems with it or changing out from the standard poppet to the LPR, or the low pressure poppet. It's very little in there, and you don't really need to get to that unless you're having problems, so I don't recommend it. The regulator is very easy to maintain. It screws off. Obviously, with the macro lineless design, you don't have macro fittings or anything like that to worry about. The barrel on it is a 6.85, I believe, and I'm going to go ahead and double check that while I can. I'm pretty sure it's a 6.85, which is very nice because, yes, 6.85 is very nice because most paint is getting to be that small anymore, and you don't have any reason to have a 6.89 and a 6.91 barrel when the paint is only boring at a 6.83, 6.85, somewhere in there. So very nice idea with downsizing to the smaller bore, and that's it comes in very handy. It's a very nice barrel, shoots great. I used it all the time on mine, and I had no complaints with it. So overall, the looks of the G6r are amazing. It's a very slim profile, as you can see, very flat, cut off, shaved off as much of this marker as they could. A lot of design to these. They've come out with the 2012s, they've come out with some of the craziest designs, Flame, Dragon, Z, all kinds of it. Just still have the original Texas Storm, their basic G6r as well. and it looked very nice. Now the main difference between the 2012 and the 2011 G6Rs are two main portions of the actual hardware. The 2012s use the cam drive ASA instead of the front, I guess you could say, on-off ASA. The cam drive ASA has the turn knob on the bottom here, which actually just twists. It doesn't come out or anything like that. It's just a twist gear drive kind of design. It really isn't a very nice ASA, and I would prefer it over this one. However, this one works extremely well as it is. You can't complain too much about it. And then the second difference is the fact that the 2012s come with an OLED board. This 2011 has the LED board, which just consists of an LED. As you can see, you have a light back here and a light up here, which is very nice, so you can see what you're doing on it. The OLED boards on the 2012s actually put a screen in your grip, which is really, really cool. You can adjust all your settings a lot easier, and you don't have to count the blinks and stuff like that. You can just go into it, and it's actually a screen, so you can see what you're doing. Very nice design, and overall a great upgrade to the G6R line. Now, there's not much else to talk about once I get the marker turned off as far as physical looks and such. The maintenance, again, is very simple, very easy. Now, when it comes to shooting this marker, I was pretty impressed with how it shot. It shoots smooth, but it is not the smoothest marker out there, okay? That was kind of my main downfall with this marker. That, not necessarily a downfall, but the one thing that I guess I liked about my Go 2.1 over the G6R is the fact that the shot on this is not the smoothest out there. It is smooth, and it's definitely worthy to be a high-end, but it's not getting that just really, really nice, smooth, easy shot as some of the other markers on the market are getting. Now, when it comes to efficiency, the efficiency on the G6R is amazing, especially if you use a super low pressure regulator. Some of the Ninjas have them. Ninja Paintball came out with them specifically for this marker. You can get amazing efficiency out of these. Now, I can't give you numbers because I never have the same amount of fill due to filling off a scuba tank, so I can't give you exact numbers. However, it is the most efficient gun I've shot, or marker I've shot, ever, as far as I can tell, besides the pump. And that's just for the fact that the way it operates is amazingly, as far as being able to get the most shots off your tank. And I seriously could go 2 games of my style of game. If you watch my gameplays, you can kind of understand 2 to 3 games off of a full 48 or 4500 fill. I don't get those kind of fills, so I was getting about a game and a half, at the max 2 games off of a 3000 fill, which is still pretty good for a marker like this. Now, the difference, I guess you could say, in between this marker and some of the others is the fact that this is a poppet design. So obviously it's not going to shoot as comfortable as a G6R, or excuse me, a Victory or a Go 2.1, 3, any of those markers. So you're not going to get that smoothness, but you definitely get the efficiency over this. So overall, I'm impressed with the G6R. I guess I wasn't just floored by how well it performed. As far as efficiency, if you're looking for efficiency, easy to use, super nice looks, and doesn't need to be maintained very much, I would definitely go with this. This is an amazing marker. These retail for anywhere from $900 to $1,000 depending on the variation you get. And overall, I would say it's not worth quite that much. I would say, my personal opinion, if I was to buy this marker new, I would like to see it be around the $800 to $900 range, just for the fact that the packaging you're getting is not very good. It's just the basics. You're not getting a hard shell case. You're not getting any kind of case. You're not getting spare parts other than a couple of O-rings for your bolt. You're not getting lubricant. You're not getting any kind of barrel sock, anything like that that should be included with this. One of the main things you're going to need if you use this marker is a G6R pressure tester. That's another $50 to $75 depending on what they cost. Some places are higher than others. That's another addition, which really, in my personal opinion, should have come with the G6R, because if you don't have that pressure tester and you mess up your regulator or your low pressure regulator, cleaning it or anything like that, and unscrew it, you have to get that pressure set back to whatever it was originally for it to shoot the best. And you can end up with a lot of problems if you don't use that pressure tester, because you may not be able to get it exactly how it was, exactly how many turns in and stuff like that. And really, you're going to have problems with your marker. That's my biggest complaint with these, is the fact of the packaging. Now, the second thing would be, I guess you could say, my personal opinion, it doesn't shoot as smooth as I'd like it to. However, it makes up for that in efficiency. So it just depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for an efficient marker and you're looking for an amazing, looks and design and how well it works, definitely go with the G6R. But if you're looking for a little bit smoother shot, I would have to say you might need to look at your other options. And I'm not going to go into that in this video. So overall, I think the G6r is an amazing marker. I'd have to give it probably an 8.5 to 9 out of 10 stars because, or 8 out of 9 points, I guess you could say, just for the fact that it shoots good, not the best. It's got amazing looks. It looks fantastic. It operates great. You don't have any problems with maintaining it and stuff like that. But it lacks in packaging as well. So that's just my personal opinion. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment box below, and I'll try to get back with you with those. Some of those I end up skipping just because it doesn't how YouTube works. But if you have any questions, leave them in there, and we'll definitely do our best to get those answered for you. If you'd like to go check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/nice-to-meet-you, there'll be an annotation on the screen as well as in the description box below. Go check out there. I've been keeping everybody up to date as much as possible on the delay of videos and stuff like that if you're interested in that, so go check that out. Please hit the like button, and it's a lot easier to get in contact with you guys, let you guys know what's going on, than having to do an update video or anything like that. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it, and if you'd like to see more videos, please hit the subscribe button. I do have a couple of gameplay videos, as well as a shooting video, and an unboxing video, and a general maintenance video, all up on my YouTube channel. Go check those out, and I'll try to remember to put annotations for those as well. Definitely appreciate it if you went and checked those out, or just hit my YouTube channel, and you should be able to find them pretty simply. So thank you guys for watching. If you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I would greatly appreciate it. Everybody, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.